Donald Trump's own political party are looking to remove the president's powers to launch a nuclear strike in a bid to prevent World War III. The U.S. Congress has set up a committee to review the powers of the commander-in-chief after fears that he could prematurely cause a nuclear war between the U.S. and North Korea. The committee will be headed up by the Republican Bob Corker, who has been a fierce critic of Mr. Trump despite both belonging to the same political party. In a statement, Mr. Corker said, "A number of members both on and off our committee have raised questions about the authorities of the legislative and executive branches with respect to war-making, the use of nuclear weapons and conducting foreign policy overall." Last month the senior political said he feared the president's rhetoric was putting the U.S. on the path to World War III. Tensions between America and North Korea have been running high since the former businessman became U.S. president. Over the summer the corrupt North Korea regime launched a number of missile strikes and has bragged that it has a nuclear weapon that could reach the American territory of Guam. The country's leader Kim Jong-un has continued to test his nuclear capabilities despite being banned from doing so by the United Nations. Mr. Trump has warned he would respond to the rogue nation's warmongering with a sign of America's military strength. He said at the start of last month that attempts of diplomacy with Kim Jong-un were a waste of time and that he would totally destroy the country. He escalated the situation even more on Wednesday while delivering a speech in South Korea when he declared that the three largest aircraft carriers in the world are appropriately positioned towards the host nation's neighbor. The committee reviewing the president's powers comes as a direct result of Mr. Trump's repeated threats. Currently, the president is the only one who can authorize a nuclear strike. He is also allowed to do so without approval from Congress. It is the first time in more than 40 years that the Senate or the House of Representatives have looked specifically at the authority and process for using nuclear weapons, according to Mr. Corker.